Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're kicking off the weekend in a positive way, I hope. Definitely ending the week in a positive note, especially for gold and silver. And so we're going to talk a little bit about gold and silver today. We're going to talk a little bit about investing in coins, whether it be silver coins, gold coins. Both precious metals have done phenomenally well. I always know it's doing really good when you start seeing as many negative comments as I've been seeing in the comments below, like, quit gassing these people, silver ain't never going to $50. You know, it's kind of funny because I remember when people would write comments, quit saying that about silver. It's never going to go to $20. It's never going to go to $25. Now it's never going to go to $50 because everybody knows it's going to $35 in really no time at all. I think we're going to probably see it before the year's out. And gold, I would not be surprised to see gold add a couple $100 on pretty soon, especially with the way we're spending money right now here in the United States, and really not just here in the United States, everywhere. It's all about now, I think, about bankrupting countries. That's the new weapon. The new weapon is going to be financial. And I think that's the direction we're going. And that's why I kind of believe more than ever now that silver and gold is still a great opportunity. I think it was an even better opportunity when it was $18, $15, $22. But I still think it's a good opportunity sitting at almost $29 an ounce. And gold, still a great opportunity at $24 an ounce, at $2,400 an ounce. I wish it was 24. But $2,400 an ounce. And, you know, you can still find deals out there. There are people selling gold and silver, and we've done videos talking about different ways to buy. We've done videos on different ways to sell, and someone's like, oh, great, now I know how to sell it. Now I just need to know, you know, the why. Why would you sell it? Was a great video, and someone's like, I just wish I knew why to buy it. You know, so I think a lot of people that follow the channel for a while now know that gold and silver is a great investment. This is not financial advice on the channel. It's just my opinion, but it has been doing phenomenally well, and I think it's going to continue to do phenomenally well. But sometimes you just get comments that are not meant to be a bad comment. It's not meant to be ugly. It's just with my type of content, where I do different types of things now. I've done prepping, I've done chickens, I've done homesteading, I've done cooking, I've done all kinds of stuff. I do what I'm basically into at that time. I've done even crypto, even though I think crypto is a step away from taking a big hit. We're already seeing some pretty decent pullbacks now in most coins. And I think that's inevitable. I think a lot of people were buying the hype on the halving, which basically every 4 years they cut down on the Bitcoin supply by cutting the reward in half. And it's not really cutting down on what's already out there. It's more cutting down on the production of any new crypto. Almost like if the government came out and made a new rule that they can only spend half of their budget in 4 years from now. And then when that 4 years comes, they cut it in half again. And each time the budget gets less and less until all the money that's going to be created is already created. And that's kind of where Bitcoin is at right now. We're at the 4-year halving today or tomorrow if it hasn't already happened yet, based on when I load this video up. But, you know, silver, though, we've seen it come such a long way. And it's there during hard times, it's there during good times. It never really goes to zero. It doesn't really have a whole lot of counterparty risk. You know, you could have a great company in the stock in the NASDAQ, and all of a sudden it falls on hard times, and all of a sudden you just see it start coming down. Tesla, unfortunately, was a good example of that. I like Tesla, but it's a great company, but it's been hitting hard times lately. You've seen their shares continue to fall in price lately. And then you have stocks like, we'll say, Enron, where it was rigged. The whole stock, all the numbers they were putting out, all the data, it was all manipulated to make you think that the company was so great. And then they, you know, put out some cool stuff. Same with Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin, they were giving out Rolexes and sending people to the Bahamas. I said Bitcoin, BitConnect. And as you look around at all the different investments that are out there, there's just so much risk, so much counterparty risk. You've not only got to worry about the company doing bad, but now you got to worry about the company being shady. You know, when you're investing in silver or gold, you own it, you hold it, you got it. You know, you find a way to secure it. Everybody secures their precious metals in different ways. Some people use vaulting companies. Some people use safety deposit boxes. Some people that are not public will keep it at home. You know, you guys know me. I'm a little public, and I'm not only public here on YouTube, but I'm public in my real life. People know me as the coin guy. Hey, you're that coin guy, right? You know, so when you're like that, you got to be a little more watchful. I don't want to keep stuff at my house because you never know what could happen. Someone might think, oh, he's got his house made out of gold or something. You know, I'm a tight person. I save a lot of my money. I spend very wisely, and I look at gold and silver as money. You know, whenever I have cash, I don't think necessarily of this right here as money. Some people are like, what do you mean you don't think of it as money? It's accepted everywhere as money. I think of this as like a gift card. Because just like a Walmart gift card or a Sam's Club gift card or an H-E-B or wherever you shop, a gift card, it's only good as long as the company's in business. It's only good, it's only going to get you so much. And a lot can happen to those gift cards that can make them worth less or worthless. You know, in the old days, I don't know if they still do it with gift cards. They literally will, after 12 months of not using it, they'll take away 5% or something like that, 2% or a $3 maintenance fee or whatever, until they basically erase the whole card to nothing. You know, there was an interesting report that came out a while back about Starbucks and its gift cards. There's over $1 billion in Starbucks gift cards floating around out there. Think about what that does. Well, if they're not buying with those gift cards, they're just floating there. But the truth of the matter is, there probably a lot of them are lost. How many times you've had a gift card? I know someone that she had cleaned out her purse one day, and I was just hanging out with her. And she probably had 3 or 4 gift cards in there, maybe even 5 or 6. And, you know, she's checking them, and she's like, okay, that's a brand new one. That's $25. I'm going to keep that one. How much is this one? Oh, it only has $1.10. I'll just throw that one away. Oh, that one only has $1.10. Throw that one away. Well, companies prey on that essentially because you're basically just giving them that money. And that's why they want you using their gift cards. They want you to buy their gift cards. That's why casinos want you to use their poker chips. Have you ever wondered why when you go to a casino you can't just like put $20 on, I don't know, red number 9 red? There's a reason why that. You know, you might be able to put it down on there, maybe. I've heard of some people putting money down, but as soon as you win, they're going to take this and they're going to pay you back with poker chips. Why? Because those are like gift cards. They understand the more you hold that, there's a chance you won't cash it in. I remember leaving a casino one time. It was in New Orleans, and I had $50 or $75 worth of poker chips. I had 3 green $25 poker chips in my pants pocket that I went back to the room, crumpled up my pants, threw them in the dirty bag, and essentially took them home. And then when I found them, I was like, oh, darn, $75. Well, now they're gone. They're pretty much probably no good now even because they've changed out their chips. And that's exactly what happens with gift cards. That's what happens even with dollars. You know, now some people will tell you, oh, no, dollars, they don't ever go bad. I have $1. Maybe you have $1 from, you know, 1940 or whatever, 1930, a silver certificate or something. But the truth of the matter is the more they print on the dollars, the less they're worth. But, you know, when you hold something like silver, this is real wealth. Gold, I don't have any gold in front of me right now, but gold, it's real wealth. It doesn't matter what happens to it. It doesn't matter where you take it. It doesn't matter if you stick it under a grinder, take a Sharpie to it, spray paint it, whatever you want to do, it's still silver. The metal has value. Yeah, there's some coins that are collectibles. Maybe you have some rare American Silver Eagle or some Morgan dollar that's rare, and that has a collectible side to it too. But it's always going to have a certain amount of value because it is silver. And that's why a lot of people like to invest in silver and gold, because they understand it's only going to keep going up. And it's not even really the fact that it's going up. It's really the fact that the money or the dollars that we use, I call it money, even though it's technically fiat. It doesn't even meet the definition of money, because the true definition of money is that it has to meet all the properties that classify something as money. Now, don't be surprised to see them change the definition of money. But the truth of the matter is, for something to be classified as money, it has to be a store of wealth. And paper is not a store of wealth. You know, yeah, it has some perks and everybody accepts it and everybody believes it. But, you know, to a certain point, when everybody believes something, it doesn't necessarily make it true. And the more people realize that, the more that they are starting to learn about silver. They're asking questions. They're seeing what's going on. And we're seeing the price of precious metals continue to surge in price. Now, before I go any further, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, because it really helps me out. I meant to say it in the beginning. And subscribe if you're not subscribed, because it really does help me out. And leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe you have another example that I didn't mention. I'd love to hear it. But, you know, silver and gold just continue to go up. Now, that's not even taking into account that essentially, as something continues to lose value so much, what do you think will eventually happen to it? I mean, I know for a lot of people, it's hard to believe that the US dollar could ever be obsolete. But, and it's not like it really becomes obsolete. I mean, you know, you can take a look at all these other currencies that I have here. You know, I mean, what's this one? This one's a million. Yep, a million layer. Actually, is this layer? Yeah. So, I mean, this is a million. But the thing is, if you were to convert this at the bank, it ain't even going to give you a quarter. It's not even probably going to give you a dime. And you know, they continue to do that. Now, some people will say that if you don't convert your old money into the new money, it will become obsolete. And maybe that's happened with some of these currencies in here, but it hasn't happened yet to the US dollar. But it doesn't mean that it's not coming. You know, the US dollar, if tomorrow they say, hey, we're going to convert all the US dollars to Fed notes, that would kind of be a good thing in a way. Reason being, there's a lot of dollars out there that are, I won't say lost in circulation, but once you cut all them out of the equation, it means there's less dollars in existence. And I'm surprised they haven't thought of that yet, but I actually think we'll have someone that comes in that will think of that pretty soon. So, but the safest answer is gold and silver. And that's why I stack gold and silver. And that's why I think people are wise to do the same. A lot of people in the community are stacking it, and we continue to see it go up because of that. And I think we will continue to see it go up. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys again on T-Square Talk. And y'all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.